All right, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show. We did it, or at least she did it, and she did it. So, what am I talking about? Gold peaked past $1,800. $1,800 gold is officially back after a 9 year slumber. Also, silver broke its 1850 resistance. So, we have a lot of great news in the monetary metals community today. So, let's get started. But first, if you're new to this channel, please hit that big red subscribe button right down below. Also, please hit the like button, helps to get this economic evangelism right on out there to the masses to bring more people back into the precious metals. Okay, so here's where we stand at the moment. Gold is right around $1,810.63. It's up $15.99, up 0.89% today. Silver is at $18.63, up 0.36 or 36 cents, and up 1.96%. And earlier today, gold hit roughly around 1816. Uh, Silver was up at 1871. I thought silver was gonna, hit 1900 by the end of the day, but who knows? Maybe that'll be tomorrow. But we don't really have much economic data to go off of. We will be getting the consumer credit data later on today, or probably when this video will come out, we will get the consumer credit data. But as far as right now, this is where we stand. Silver is outperforming gold, uh, but both are on an uptrend generally because Roni cases set another record in the U.S. today by hitting roughly around 60,000 cases in a single day. We just had a record that we hit of 50,000 cases in a single day. I think that was a couple of days ago. Now we've hit 60,000 in a single day. So let's take a look at some other safe havens right now. Uh, let's see, we have the US 10-year Treasury note. Thank you for going back down to 0.665. I don't know why, but every single time that I look at the US 10-year Treasury, I always wind up at 0.666. All right. But what you're seeing right now is the US 10-year is starting to get a little bit. That's why the yield is starting to go down. A little bit more people are piling in. And as we know, the 10-year is the arch nemesis of gold. And as you can see, gold is starting to trend downward now. So that is why you're seeing people starting to pile into the US 10-year Treasury. That is why the yield is trending downward now. Um, let's take a look at the Swiss franc. Swiss franc right now is going up. Um, so another safe haven currency is going up against the dollar pretty significantly here. Japanese yen. Uh, in the macro, it's not doing a whole lot, but it is slightly trending up a little bit, but it's not doing a whole lot. And let's also now take a look at our favorite, the mighty, the strong, the king dollar, which is not so kingly right now. It hit a low about, looks like a little bit below 1950. I think I saw 1948, or I mean, sorry, 96.50, and I think I just saw a low of 96.48. It is starting to trend up a tiny bit as gold and silver are starting to trend downward, but generally it is below 97 and it is starting to hit down to that midway mark in the 96 territory. So, not good for the US dollar as far as strength is concerned. Um, and if you take a look at the timing of when the dollar started to slip, it was right around the time when gold really started to make its move. As you can see here, roughly around 8:45, 8 o'clock ish or so, you started to hit a peak here in the US dollar index. If you take a look at gold, right around that 8 o'clock hour. Same thing with silver, right around that 8 o'clock hour. things took a dip a little bit in silver and then just spiked up for gold. It started to set a little bit and then just spiked up. So right around that same time, the dollar started to trend downward. So you're starting to see this trade here, going between metals and the dollar, and then also the U.S. 10-year Treasury. So there's this back and forth bidding going on between the safe havens. Let's take a look at what's going on in the broader economy. Fed's Mester says economic growth leveling off, sees more help needed. So the Cleveland Fed president is seeing spikes of the Ronies in her region, which says she will, or which generally she's seeing slowdown of economic activity coming from that. So what is her solution? Well, what do you think her solution is? You know what her solution is. It's more policies, more government intervention. So this is what we're taking a look at here. Just going to read this quick highlight. Mester said that Congress also likely will need to continue its support of businesses and individuals who need money to get through an economic slump that became a recession in February. And she's quoted as saying, if we don't get further fiscal support, things won't come back as well as they could, she said. Um, Now, this is what I'll be keeping my eye on essentially. So, yesterday, I made a video about PPP loan money running out, and that program getting refunded essentially may be key in keeping people working. If not, then I can see what the San Francisco Fed President Mary Daly is worried about. And she's quoted in this article as well. And she's worried about large contractions in the commercial real estate market and also further unemployment. So, all of these signals in general are terrible. And though that is the case, it does leave me confident in my decision to continue to stack um, these guys right here. If things break down now, gold and silver are going to get a bid. If we print more money to keep the economy on life support, then gold and silver will go higher in the future. So for me, it's an obvious win-win scenario here. It's these guys are going up now or these guys are going up later. Pick your poison. And the poison sounds good. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This was your Wednesday. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're new. That's Black Bullion.